What's up, guys? Danny B. Yappin, back with another Yap Sesh. Well, it's a snowy ass day, and I had to find a side street to really get into this discussion of temporary pain. I've been conflicted. Shout out Kendrick. I truly have been. The question I ask myself all the time is pain temporary? And it's kind of like an NPC topic. Everyone talks about pain and it being temporary, and those late night motivational YouTube videos. That's the main topic, is push through the temporary pain. But is it truly temporary? It is temporary. 99% of the time, this pain is temporary. And there's, the few odd cases of certain health issues or losing a family member that was really, really close to you. Pain's always going to be there, but you can kind of grow over time around it. Don't make permanent suffering over temporary pain. And that's what I try to live by. There's always that one instance. There's always that one person that'll just piss you off. Whether it's work-related, friend-related, family-related. And you want to crash out. But don't crash out. It's not worth it. Most of the time, you got to walk through the dark to really get to the light. And that involves closing doors. Not necessarily crashing out and blocking everyone and deleting all your social media, but slowly closing doors over time. Recently had a couple long-term friends that, it's okay to disagree with people, but a couple of these people were saying that I do things wrong, and no one's perfect. I'm sure I've done some things wrong, but for people to judge you and say that you're a bad person or you take situations wrong, so you really need to work on it. I mean, bro, mind your business. It's my life, not yours. You know what I'm saying? Charles Swindoll, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. He said, life is 10% what happens to you and 90% the reaction. And that's 100% true. I mean, there's so many times I feel like we've all overreacted to the smallest thing. And a year later, when we look back at it and you're going through something worse possibly, you look at that small thing that happened and you're like, bro, I needed to calm the fuck down. I needed to take a fucking chill pill. Comparing current bad things to that small thing that happened a year ago, it was very minuscule, but you over-exaggerated and you made it 10 times worse in your mind. But in reality, it was just a small thing. We're all perfectionists, so we're always trying to, get better and want to be perfect. But in reality, it's not going to happen, and we all know that. I'm not the scientist saying this in my car right now, being a little wimp because it's snowy and cold, and I'm just in my little car. But a lot of the time, pain means you need to make a change. Bars. But it's true. But that change is hard. Like that one quote, 90% is the reaction. I mean, you can talk and stay up late night and meditate or pray about something. But in reality, you gotta make some change. You gotta do what you don't want to do. And most of the time, we know what the answer is, but it's hard to achieve that. There's a lot of pain, but not a lot of change. And we gotta do more change. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is a choice. It's a choice to put yourself through this pain of, why did I do this wrong? I could have changed this situation. It's in the past. Let's change going forward. Why are we sitting here and yapping? Because I want to talk about it. But seriously, why are you up late at night overthinking when it's simple as making the change? And I'm talking to myself. I'm looking at the reflection right now. I got to make more change. And I'm talking about this so hopefully other people can see this and maybe relate to what I'm doing. Because it's very common, dude. Everyone talks about doing something, but no one wants to actually do it. But what I want to wrap this up with is distractions. A lot of the time, we think distractions are the best for what we're going through. which is true. You always want to keep your mind busy, but just like anything, too much of something can end really badly. There's a lot of distractions, and we could distract our mind all day with doom scrolling and YouTube videos, even the motivational YouTube videos. Even this video, we could distract ourselves with everything. But at the end of the day, it is bottling up the pain. We got to face our problems, and we are facing the pain a lot. And that's what I don't like to see in myself as well. We've made it this far. We might as well keep fighting. I advise anyone to journal. I've been doing a lot more journaling. Now, I'm not one to journal every day or every week because it's not manageable for me. But about once a month, I do sit down and write a full page, and I always look back at my past page when I go to write my current page. Kind of just to see where your mind is at and go crazy. Talk about every emotion. Write down everything that you are thinking. No matter how extreme it is, just write it down. And when you look back at it a month later, either that problem is so minuscule, or you gotta take a deeper dive at it because you're still suffering from it. Pain is temporary. Don't bottle it up. Face those challenges you're facing. Quit that addiction. Whatever it is, weed, nicotine, alcohol, self-pleasure, whatever it is. Face it. Do your best to get over it. Journal the process. Life is long, but life is short. Stay strong, guys. Keep fighting the fight. I am. I'm sitting here. Oh, my teeth look so wacky. I got this acne and my teeth look wonky. That's just me yapping. Alright, guys. I appreciate you sitting here. Alright. I'll see y'all in the next app session. Peace!